Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. It's Tactical Thursday. Hey, everybody. Tony Spandrio here. We're setting up for our first series of Tactical Thursdays, and I'm looking forward for everybody joining in. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for joining in. Hey, you guys are coming on this morning if you can. Let us know where you're from, please. I'd love to know where everybody's from. So give me the city that you're in and the state that you're in. That would be awesome. I got a lot of friends and students that I've coached over the years that are across the United States. And please, again, let us know there. Just type in your comments where you're from. Good morning, Chris. Chris Von Bank. JB Combs, good morning. Mike from Greeley, Colorado. Awesome. Julian, thanks for joining in. Again, guys, please let us know where you're coming from this morning. Also, if you can, throughout the broadcast today, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. Let me know how we're doing this morning. I would greatly appreciate that. Julian's from Leeds, from United Kingdom. Awesome. Thanks for joining this morning, Julian. Chris is freezing to death in Minnesota. I bet you are. I know we were in Omaha the other day in our apartments, and I thought it was really pretty cold, but then I understand like it was yesterday morning. I mean, they were just like negative degrees, just colder than heck with the wind chill. JB Combs from Lyons, Colorado. Awesome. Thanks for joining this morning, guys. I really appreciate it. Well, here we are. This is our first series. It's going to be part one of Tactical Thursdays. And as you guys know, we've got Motivation Mondays. Hey, good morning, Patrick. Patrick, brother-in-law, Patrick McConnell, good morning. Hey, thanks for joining in, Patrick. Let us know where you're from. Put that in the comments if you would. Let everybody know where you're from. So anyway, Monday mornings is motivational mornings. We had a terrific one on Monday. We also have Opportunity Zones Wednesday. That was pretty intense yesterday. Really enjoyed that one. We're really going to be digging into that. This weekend, guys, I'm going to be putting out a notice. We're going to be doing a 1-hour webinar on everything that's going on with the Opportunity Zones. I just saw this pop up. Chris says it's 61 below zero with the wind chill last night. Holy cow. Man, I hope you guys are keeping your houses warm and keeping those pipes from freezing. So anyway, well, thanks for that feedback. Also, Mark joined us. Mark and Patrick, let us know where you guys are from, okay? Give me some thumbs up if you would throughout the broadcast here. I would have greatly appreciate it. Again, Tactical Thursdays, we're going to jump into that right now. And then tomorrow, Fruitful Fridays. Now, guys, start getting over to me today. Start sending me, shoot me a private message if you would. I posted on my page. Tell me some outstanding things that have happened this week. Fruitful Fridays, all about you guys, all about, I want to hear the great things that has happened. There's too much negativity in this world. We don't need that. Fruitful Fridays is sharing everything that's been great this week. Goals you've accomplished, things that have been fantastic. So let's get out there and let's make certain that we're publishing those. Daniel Adama. Dan, thanks for joining us. We know where you're from, Denver, Colorado. Awesome. Thanks for joining in, Daniel. I love to see everybody coming on board here this morning. All right, Tactical Thursdays. Anna Silva. Anna, thanks for joining in. All right, so here's the key things about Tactical Thursdays. We just closed our first flip for 2019. So what we're wanting to do today is we're wanting to talk about, first off, the basics. Now, we're going to build on this. Every Thursday, we're going to build on when you're getting involved in a fix and flip, okay, what are the tactical things that you need to be doing? These are really critical things that you're going to need to be watching, okay? And Don Brown, thanks for joining in, guys. Hey, again, let us know where you're from. Give me some thumbs up here on our video and how we're doing, okay? So anyway, Tactical Thursdays. Now, at this point, guys, I'm not going to get into the fact that you should have by now already figured out that the house that you're purchased to fix and flip is going to make you a profit. That's a whole different subject, and we can get into that. Absolutely. We can get into drilling into the numbers and understanding everything. Right now, we want to sit here and figure out, okay, guys, today's closing day. I'm going to the title company. You got the jitters? You got butterflies in your stomach? I bet you do. Okay? But what are the things that you've gotten prepared for? So let's just go through that, okay? First off, again, we're assuming that you've just completed your walkthrough. At least 24 hours ahead of time, you've completed your walkthrough on that property to make certain that everything that was on the disclosures are there, right? And everything that you've agreed on is there. In fact, making certain that all the inclusions that the seller said that they were leaving on the property are there today. I think that's pretty important, don't you? Especially if they said, oh, we're going to leave this nice, big, nice, $1,200 refrigerator for you. And then they switched it out on you at the last moment. So make certain that you do your walkthrough. All right, so we're going in the title, right? You've got your title commitment. So you've gone through your title commitment. You need to have that 24 hours ahead of time. You're going through your title commitment, going down every land item. We closed on this one, and I tell you what, one thing that I caught, they forgot the $5,000 earnest money I put down on the house. That's right, they forgot it. So you got to make certain that you're going through that title commitment, that HUD-1 settlement statement, okay? You want to make certain, I'm sorry, not title commitment, settlement statement. Title commitment is going through to make certain of the liens that are on the house, everything is going to get paid off. I apologize. Okay, settlement statement. Going to go through that settlement statement, okay? And you're going to want to make certain. Good morning. Good morning, Yuri. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for joining in, guys. So in that settlement statement, they literally forgot to credit me the $5,000 earnest money I put down. So I had to go back. All right? You should have your taxes prorated. All right, so they've got everything together. Okay, now how much are you bringing to the table? Okay, now do you have a private money lender? Are you doing this with cash? Are you doing this with a mortgage? What are you doing? Okay, now like myself, I tend to do everything with no money out of my pocket. You've heard of Robert Allen's no money down. That's the principles I follow. You guys want to learn how to do that? Reach out to me. I'll be happy to tell you all about it. But in this segment, we're not going to do that. So in this case, I've got a private money lender that's lending the money as private to the closing of the deal. They're going to wire in that money ahead of time, at least yesterday or early this morning, so it shows up in the account when we're ready to close, okay? Now, what are the things that the private money lender is going to need? Well, you want to make certain that you got a good promissory note, okay? And there should be a personal guarantee that backs that. Because you know what? Private money lenders are pretty important in our industry, right? They absolutely are. So you need to get a good private money lender that's working with you. You want to make certain you're doing everything to cover their best interest. Next thing is the deed of trust. They're going to want to be in first position. Very important here. Make certain that you've got that deed of trust all together. The title company can record the deed of trust. Now, the promissory note, once that you've signed it, and perhaps it needs to be notarized, that's going to go back to your private money lender. The deed of trust is going to get recorded. You're going to need to sign it and notarize it. The deed of trust is going to need to go back to the private money lender, okay? All right, so now what are some of the other things that are going to happen? Now, depending upon the city that you're in and that you're closing, you got some utilities here to deal with, guys, all right? So, good morning, Johanna. Thanks for joining us. Hey, guys. Again, reach out to us. Let us know, please, what city and state that you're calling, that you're in. So anyway, all right, so we want to make certain that the water is going to be transferred. Now, in the city of Greeley, the title company literally has to put documents together to move it from the seller to the buyer, okay? Now, what else? You got to make certain you got your utilities all ready to go. Get things going in this cold weather at 61 degrees below in Minnesota and a wind chill. You want to make certain that that gas is on, the electricity is on, and that that your pipes aren't going to freeze, okay? So these are important steps that you take. Now, don't forget insurance. But what kind of insurance that you need? Well, guys, it's going to be important. You need a builder's risk insurance. One that's going to cover that when your general contractors are in there working on the properties, that you got a builder's risk coverage for anything from theft to people tripping on your property. Maybe it's icy outside and there's lots of snow and whatnot. You want to make certain you have a good builder's risk policy on that, okay? So that's the things that you got to make certain that you're getting ready to close on, all right? We've got all of our wire transfers done. Now, maybe perhaps you're funding the purchase of, the rehab cost, okay? The cost for repairs. Now, that may be something that you're going to supply. Maybe your private money lender is going to supply it, but maybe you're going to work with another investor that's going to provide you with private money, okay? Private money to do your fix-up cost, right? But what position are they going to be in on that process of promissory notes and deeds of trust? Well, those are going to typically be in a second position. Now, it's going to be important when you record. Now, let me back up and clarify one other thing, guys. We're going to keep this segment short today, but there's a couple things that I want to make certain you understand. When you are closing on the property, by no means do not date. Do not put a date on the promissory note. Do not put a date on that deed of trust prior to closing. Never, ever do that, okay? You want to make certain that dates on those type of documents, promissory notes and deeds of trust, are dated the date you close, okay? Basically, I don't have possession as the buyer of that property until it's recorded. When I close today and it's recorded today, I want to make certain that my promissory notes and deeds of trust are dated today. Because guess what? If you, on the other side of this camera, was my private money lender and you dated everything yesterday, I didn't have possession of the property. Think about that. Important information, okay, guys? This is good stuff, right? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts here. Give me some love, guys. This is good stuff. I'm really keeping you clean here on what we're doing and making it important. Tactical Thursdays is a tactical ways that we're doing to approach. Thank you. All right, guys. Thanks, man. But it's a tactical way to approach this stuff. Because if something went wrong and you wanted to foreclose on me, and I tell you, I have a very close friend of my heart that this happened to. All right? If you don't have a personal guarantee and you just got a promissory note and you got a deed of trust that was dated yesterday, and I decide to skate and leave and not do this deal, you guys can't foreclose on me because the documents that you did were dated before I even had possession of the house. Absolutely. All right, guys. So listen, hey, another quick thing before we leave. Again, we're keeping this short, so tune in next Thursday because we're going to keep going is, hey, I closed today. Do you have your dumpster, do you have your 30 or 40 roll-off dumpster ready to be dropped either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, and is your demo crew ready? That's right. Boom. You want to make certain you're ready to rock and roll. I want to be able to go through Tactical Thursdays, and on the one that we're doing right now, I want to be able to show you progress and saying 3 days, boom, we're done with the demo. I've done demos as quickly as in 16 hours, okay? It's critical because you know what? Every day you've got holding costs to pay. You need to turn this puppy quick, really quick, okay? So you want to make certain that you've got that. Now, next Thursday, Tactical Thursdays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, we're going to start getting into contracts for contractors, subcontractors, lien waivers, having an interim lien waiver and final lien waivers. And what are you doing to get your bids and contracts and getting things going, okay, guys? So, hey, keep an eye on my Facebook page. Watch for my post on the process of that we're going through on our fix and flip right now. Okay, just super ecstatic about everybody joining in. Thanks, Johanna. Thanks for joining in, Chris, Julian. Thanks for going in, guys. Daniel, Anna, Mark, Patrick. Gosh, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining in today. I really do appreciate it. So tomorrow, Fruitful Friday, guys, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Hey, start showing me what you've done this week. I love to hear your goals. I'd love to hear your accomplishments. Let's make it a positive, motivating Monday, going into the weekend, going in strong. Guys, hey, thanks for joining me today. Tactical Thursdays. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow and next week. You guys make it a great rest of the day and have a super weekend, okay? Take care now. Bye.